Hello everyone, welcome to Railway Empire. Yeah, I've played this game before. I don't know most things about it, especially the campaign. I did play it before, but since, as you can see, Down Under got released, I didn't get it right away, but now I did, so we should, or I should, refresh my skills with Chapter 1. Yep.
The rest are just gold diggers who don't have a clue about how...
Let's just start.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent. Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished, to tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durand. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington. First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions. Now test the camera's zoom function. You can also rotate the camera. Give it a try.
Oh, look at how amazing the detail is. Lovely.
Very good. Now you know the basic controls.
Yep.
Your first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest. Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
Okay, mister.
Very good. Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then pay for your track planning.
I can't do it too fast because first time I played this I did the tutorial too fast and it stopped at some point. It didn't continue.
Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Not sure.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at.
Okay.
Now join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. That's enough for your first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good. Now you can see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
America before cars.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Okay. So where do I build that supply tower, mister?
Very good. The train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even more. Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn. Look, there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Now construct a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius. Now connect the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
Okay.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem. As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict. Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a side track between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals. First, create a side track. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
Okay. There.
Excellent. However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track. Now open building construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch. Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use. Excellent. Now do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction. Very good. I'm sure that wasn't at all easy. You will soon come to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
Okay. I think now he's going to leave me to my own devices. So.
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive
Not yet,
and
I guess.
rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
Oops. Okay. Well. Let's put another rail car then, mister. Yeah.
Excellent. The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn. Conventional transportation is much more costly for the farm. We're still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least 1 maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary. Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building. Right, we've been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do not disappoint me.
Okay. So, yeah, first thing we gotta do is connect Omaha and North Platte. Or Platte, I guess, I don't know. And then connect Omaha and Cheyenne, so... Cheyenne, Rock Springs, North Platte, this. So Omaha and this one. So we basically gotta come this way. And I'll probably go this way, yeah. Okay. Well, since he stopped ordering me around, I'm going to start doing this my own way. These tiny little train stations are quaint but very inefficient, so I'll let this train unload. Good. And now off with your head. Also this one, this thing. Where's the other train? No. I'm sorry, but no. Okay. Basically, we're just going to start over and do things the right way. Yes. Okay. Now then, let's build a train station with signal in control. It's much better than... There we go. Not a terminal station. Another station with signaling control, and then the corn farm again. Okay, so we're going to connect first Omaha, and yeah, we're going to set up signals from the start, and more signals, so more trains can travel on the same lines. And we're going to do the same to these two. Yay. Okay. What I think you should watch out for in the beginning is this percentage sign. It basically means the altitude of the tracks. If it's going up or down, it'll just cost more. It'll cost more for you to build the tracks first, and then second, it will cost you more because trains go slower in the beginning, and it will take more time for the goods to get there. Okay. Now we need a supply tower. I'm gonna put this over here. Make this repair station. And the locomotive with refrigerator from here to there. Okay. Now I'm also going to add another train with refrigerator between these two. No, just once. And we're also going to put it to freight only, so it won't transport passengers. We are going to make express trains for that. Okay. Now this thing still has 9 corn, so let's add another train and just take it to Omaha. There. And now we're out of money. Guess we just have to wait for a bit, or we could get some bonds. Yeah, I think we're going to go for this. 22,000. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Yeah. And then we're going to use that money to build another station here. We're going to make the rail come in somewhere behind this supply tower, so we don't have to build another one. There. And now we're going to make lots of money with cattle, because we can. Yeah. Basically this line will be used all the time. We are probably going to have to put more than one train on it soon. Okay, the town is growing, that's good. Basically the bigger the town is, the more you have to transport to it. And the more you transport, the more money you make. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, they reached the maximum of corn. So we're going to have to bring them other goods soon, like grain. That was odd. Yeah, so it's much faster with parallel lines. I know it costs more, but Now trains can easily pass by one another without any problems. Okay, we're just going to speed this up slightly so we get more money quicker. Yeah, look at that. Full train all the way to Norfolk. So basically now these two stations will make all of our money. The corn and the breeding farms. Breeding farms, the cattle farms, not the breeding farms. What am I saying? Hey, it's even an express. That's good. That means it's going to make more money. Okay, now as soon as we have the money to make this connection, we're going to do it. So then I can make more money with grain. Yeah, we're going to have to put a supply tower for it, but not yet. First we're going to make this connection. So how much do I need? Let's see. 64,000? I think that's correct. Yeah, English isn't my first language, so. Unrest in New York. The populace does not want to go to war. Well, who does, frankly? Nobody ever, I guess. Apart from maybe some fanatics, I guess. Whoosh, look at the trains go. Yeah, it's always slow in the beginning until you start making some proper income. Uh-oh. Well, shit. Need to put a repair station here as well. But yeah, that's going to have to wait. Let's see if we can speed it up some. Yeah, let's take out another bond. Getting into debt isn't very recommended, but I guess it can speed things up a bit. And we do need that repair station, so there. And now I can put 2 trains with refrigerator cars, one going directly to Norfolk and the other one going all the way to Omaha. Okay, now let's put a supply tower somewhere on this line and also on this one. There. And there goes all my money again. Connection bonus. Yeah, you're coming up next. Bonus for new industry. I don't think I can afford that yet. Come on, trains. Move. Here they come. Yes, you can already see the little arrow. Means the city is growing. Basically the grain will be used by people and by this brewery, so it's good for business. Next I'm going to connect North Platte or Plate, so we get that objective done. And we're going to start transporting goods here as well, because we got a bunch of meat that we aren't using. And Omaha is growing too, that's good. As soon as it gets to a decent size, this train will start being more profitable as well. Right now it just gives us 700 a week, which isn't much. But as soon as the town grows, it'll have to transport more goods to it. Yep, everything's going well so far. Now we just have to wait for the money to start rolling in. Random breakdown. Yeah, that's going to happen sometimes. And there it goes. Okay, we almost have enough for a new station. And then, oh, I'm going to get the... Yeah, I'm terrible with numbers, I'm sorry guys. I'm not even gonna try and say it. 350,000? I guess that's correct. Yay, points for me. Okay. Now, if I manage to connect this... Yay!
Good. That's finished. You're making progress.
I am indeed Mr. Carl whatever son. There, now that I have this, I can also start transporting. Hello. We can also stop that. Start transporting to this little town. I know they're going to need beer, but I think I can actually make another train for Norfolk with grain. Okay. Yes, I can. Awesome. See? It's growing. That's good. Okay, and now one from Omaha to North Platte with freight. Basically what we want to do is grow every town. And awesome, it already got this. So this is silk, I think? No, cloth. Yeah, cloth, and then you need to get cotton for it. That's the material it needs. Where is it? Train station, there it is. Now since we have the money from the bonus stuff, we might as well make this connection right here. Maybe somewhat like this. There. That's much better. And now I should also be able to connect this. So the trains can also go this way. There. signals quickly. Uh-oh, they stole. Let's put some here as well. There. And yeah, that should be good. Now we just have to make some trains. Okay. Let's see here. We won't put a refrigerator because we don't need to. Okay, how are we doing on beer? Somewhat good. Let's put it to transport some grain to North Platte. And also we need a... no, we need a repair station. Maintenance building. There, that's good. So, oh, we have to connect Omaha and Cheyenne by the end of this year, so I guess that's our next objective. And we're going to get some money out of that. Oh, Omaha grows, great. Bad condition. Omaha and North Platte. Well, that's okay now. We have repair stations in both cities, so that shouldn't happen anymore. Excuse me. Oh, I just drank some coffee and it went down the wrong hole. Oy. Okay, train station. Let's see. Connecting one should get me enough money to connect a parallel line as well. There, I just need, whoa, that's a shit ton of money. Okay, well I guess we have to wait now to get that money. It's fine, I'm sure we'll make it soon. Really? Don't need grain anymore? Wow. Oh, that's corn. What? Evans Farm, Omaha. Huh, that was odd. Okay, Norfolk seems to be doing great. Let's see if this business is taking off. Yes, it is, actually. That's good. What about the breweries? Not really. They need to expand a bit. Okay, now we have enough money to connect. There we go. Another task completed.
Those politicians in Washington get on one's nerves. But now let's get back to your tasks. As you can see, Cheyenne is still a little town hoping for an upswing caused by the railroad connection, but a city will only attract new inhabitants if it is supplied with enough goods. Cities receive basic goods from the surrounding area. If you construct stations in the right places and establish rail lines, your trains will be used to transport goods and you will make profits for transportation. But for this, you have to know what goods a city actually needs. You can find out any city's current needs. Now select Cheyenne and view the city's demand for goods. As you can see, Cheyenne currently needs only a handful of goods, and you can only deliver goods that are in demand. As the city grows, it will demand further goods. At the moment, you can supply grain and wood. Both of these goods are available to the north of Cheyenne. Connect Cheyenne to a timber business and a wheat farm, and establish a new rail line that connects them both to Cheyenne.
Okay. I think it's so expensive. Is it cheaper to build two? Yes, it is. Okay. We're going to build two separate lines because it's cheaper and yeah. Oh well. Now yeah, I don't know about that. Wait, I got the wrong one. There. Let's just start over. Okay, somewhat of an incline here. No. There we go. Oh, this bridge is costing us a lot. Wait, I got that wrong actually, no? I got it right the first time, damn it. Oh well. Let's try not build a bridge. Even though our trains will be slower because of this, but that's okay. There. And now we are going to connect this to this. Simple. And some signals. There. Okay, and we are going to put a supply tower over here because we are cheapskates. Now, let's get it some wood. Cheyenne, I mean. Extends network, yay! And as soon as I have money for another train, I'm going to get it wheat, which is right about now. There we go.
Well done. The city will soon grow. You can see how well it is being supplied at any time in the city dialogue. Basically, a city will grow once its demands are sufficiently met. I think you have learned enough. Complete the rest of your tasks.
Okay.
But you certainly won't have any success with so little capital. I might have not planned on this being a loss-making business, but I'll help you out this one last time.
Well, thank you, Mr. Deep Pockets. There we go. No, come on. No, too much. There. I think I should delete these now. Yeah. And this one. That might cause trouble later on, but we'll see. Okay, so why did I do that? Because I want to give North Platte wood as well. Because that's how you make money. Let's see, what's the next task we got? Deliver 16 loads of cattle to Denver. This one. So we have to connect Cheyenne to Denver, and this is my chance to make my first business. Good. And I chose breweries because quiet you, because people always like to drink. Doggies are getting excited. Somebody's outside, I think. Okay, well, since the doggies are getting loud and everything, I think we should end the episode here before I end up cutting stuff from it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful little game called Railway Empire, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.